Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Heather and I'm the Bent Yogi. How are you today? I hope you're doing okay, and I hope that after this practice you're doing even better. This is a class that I teach live on my Instagram, the Bent Yogi, every Wednesday morning, 7:30 to 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I teach it live there, but I wanted to share it with you here. So come onto your mat and come on into your downward facing dog, and we'll get started. So go ahead, come onto your mat and come on into your downward facing dog. And if you want to start in child's pose, you can start in child's pose. And together, let's take a deep breath in and a long breath out. I was definitely feeling like I don't want to get out of bed this morning. Right? So that was kind of my post a little bit earlier. But it's so good to rally yourself to get on to your mat because it makes such a big difference. So here in your downward dog, add in a little bit of movement if you like. Take a couple of deep breaths. I'm going to get on my mat and join you. Right. And feel your body, feel your breath, notice how you feel. And it's totally okay. Wednesday morning, anytime, it's totally okay if you feel a little sluggish or a little preoccupied or a little overwhelmed or a little like you want to go back to bed. Right? Totally okay. More than okay, really, to feel all of that stuff and acknowledge it. And take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Go ahead, come on forward to your high push-up, your high plank. But then equally, keep paying attention to how you feel. Maybe more importantly, keep paying attention to how you feel as you start to move through this practice, as you start to move your body and your breath and your energy. Fingers are spread wide here, knees can be lifted or lowered. Take a big inhale, exhale, press back to your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Now bring your feet together a little bit forward. Take your right leg up to the sky, low belly draws in and up. Engage your legs. Fingers are still spread wide. As you inhale, come on forward to your high push-up, your high plank, with your right leg straight and lifted. And if you want to bring your left knee down to your mat for a little more support, absolutely, go for it. Add that in. Inhale, go up and back to your three-legged dog. Right leg lifts high, and then bend your right knee for your down dog hip opener. Maybe a little bit of movement. Sometimes you can play around with rolling the shoulder open or rolling it closed. And take your right leg back up, your right foot comes down. Now lift your left leg high. Again, engaging your core, low belly, drawing it up. Engaging in full body breath. Come on forward to your high push-up, your high plank with your left leg straight and lifted. And on this side, you can bring your right knee down for a little more support. Lift up out of your shoulders. Inhale up and back to your three-legged dog. Bend your left knee. Your down dog hip opener. So your down dog hip opener, the first one on this side, this practice, maybe this day. Right, feel it out. Take your time. I like to move my foot around, wiggle my toes a little bit. And then take your left leg back up. Step your left foot to the front of your mat. Step your right foot to the front of your mat. Feet together or apart. Find your halfway lift. Fold forward. Exhale. Inhale. Come on up to stand. Hands reach high. Heart lifts. Look up. You can go back if you like. At the top, take a big inhale. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Here, just for a moment, set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. You can set an intention for your practice, for this time, for your day. And together, let's take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale, sweep your hands high, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, Flat back inhale. Bring your hands to your mat. Step back to your high push-up, forward and halfway down, low push-up. Little pause here. You can drop your knees or come all the way down. Big breath in. Upward facing dog, your cobra or your low cobra variation. Exhaling back to your downward dog or your child's pose. You can add in child's pose at any point during your practice. You can add in breath, in the flow. You can add in variations. Feel that this is something that you are adding into your day and your life, that we are adding into our day and our life, so we can feel better, so we can raise our vibration individually and collectively. Take another big breath in here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise to stand. Reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, low push-up, step or jump back. Upward dog, take a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale, fill up. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, reach up, lift up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Upward dog, take a big breath in, lead with your heart. Downward dog, breath out. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. I'll bring your feet together a little bit forward. Take your right leg up to the sky. Come forward to your high push-up. This time, drawing your knee into your chest. Lift out of your shoulders. You can tuck your nose, your forehead in to meet your knee, belly in and up. Inhale up and back, three-legged dog. Warrior one. Right foot steps up. Back foot spins flat. Rise up, reach up. Set your feet, set your gaze. Feel your body. Feel your breath. Take one more big inhale here. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Feet together a little bit forward. Left leg high. High push up. Draw your knee into your chest. Come forward. Keep your right leg active and engaged. Lifting out of your shoulders. Inhale up and back to your three-legged dog. Warrior one. A light step. Right, but with intention. Rise up. Maybe it's a couple of steps to come into your warrior one. Coming into your body. Feeling your breath. Hopefully feeling already a little more awake and alive and in tune. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet. Big bend into your knees. Heart lifts. You can reach your hands high or bring your hands to your heart. Take a big breath in here. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one. Inhale. Rise up. Exhale. Hands come to your mat. Chaturanga. Low push up. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Rise up. Exhale. Hands come back down. High push up to low. Upward dog. Take a big inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Right foot again. Warrior one. Step up. Open out to your warrior two. Feel your feet. Feel your breath. Lengthen the space between your feet. Lengthen your arms. Lengthen your breath. And tune in. Tune into your breath. Tune in to your body. Part of the practice is choosing what you want to tune in to. Big bend in your front knees, spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Ground through your back foot, lift and lengthen through your back leg. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog, inhale, downward dog, exhale. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one, rise up, open out. Warrior two. Okay, already, just by choosing to get on your mat, you're choosing to tune into feeling better. Tuning in to feeling better. A lot of the times as we move through our day and our life, we let other people choose our focus. So here you're taking the time, putting in the effort, taking the time, taking care. You get to choose. You can tune into your breath, tune into your strength, your power, right? The energy of this practice, individually and collectively. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your left hand high. Reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Keep the bend in your front knees. Soften your toes. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog. Take a deep breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Take a big inhale. And a long exhale. A deep breath in. And a big breath out. Take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, step or jump your feet to the outsides of your hands. And come on down into your squat, Malasana. You can be higher, elbows on thighs. You can get low, elbows on the insides of your legs. You might have your feet flat, or you might have your heels lifted. Feel if you can let your shoulders roll back. And lift your chest and lift your heart. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Here, let your left hand come in front of your left big toe. So your arm is on the inside of the leg. And then a spiral to the right. The right arm reaches up and back. So a little bit of a rinse. A little bit of a heart opener. Stay grounded through your feet. Keep your shoulders soft. A big inhale. As you exhale, switch it up. Right hand comes down. Right arm on the inside of your right leg. And then spiraling, opening to your left. Feel your breath. Feel your feet on the mat or off your mat, on the ground. Grounded, but soften your toes. Take a big inhale. Exhale, both hands come down. You can stay in your squat or you can set up for your crow, Bakasana. If you want to set up for crow, you might lift your hips. Set your hands, bend your elbows, knees above elbows. And then just playing around with your foundation, your hands as your foundation, but the other pieces of your foundation. So your drishti, tune in to your breath and your strength, your intention. Take a big inhale, lightly come back down into your malasana, into your squat. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Bring your hands down, lift your hips, walk your feet closer together or to touch, and rise to stand. It's dirty off my mat. I cleaned on my mat. Fold forward, exhale, but not around my mat. Halfway lift, inhale, high push up to low push up, exhale. Upward dog, a big breath in, downward dog, breath out. Right foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Keep your back heel lifted. And come on up. Right foot a little to your right. Big breath in. Airplane Dekasana. Lift off. Extend out through your arms, through your fingers. Extend out through your lifted leg. Bring your chest a little higher. Maybe shift your gaze forward and up. Take a deep breath in. Lightly drop back to your crescent lunge. Open out to your warrior two. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Right foot steps again, warrior one, rise up. Open out, warrior two. Right hand high, reverse your warrior. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Push off, little push off with the left foot. So you can lift off, Ground down to lift up. That applies not just on your mat, but off your mat. Ground down so you can lift up. Tune into where you are. Right here, right now, feeling what you're doing. Let your flying foot lift a little higher, top hand a little higher, heart lifts, a big inhale. Lightly drop back to your warrior two. Go ahead and straighten your front leg and come on into your triangle, Trikonasana. Reach your right arm as far forward as it'll go. Let your right hand land and your left arm can come up towards the sky. Your gaze can go up. You can look towards the side or down towards the ground. You can let it work for your neck, your shoulders, right? That can be something that you're tuning into, letting this whole practice work for you. A deep breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Big inhale, big exhale. Let your top arm pull you up to stand, drop your hands, square your hips forward, step your back foot in. Halfway or a third of the way, take your right foot a little to your right. Interlace your fingers at your low back. You can add a towel or strap between your hands. Inhale, lift up, big breath. Fold forward, exhale. You can soften one or both knees here. Feel your feet on your mat, on the earth, but then soften your toes. A big rinse for your shoulders or a little rinse for your shoulders, or simply feeling the space to rinse your shoulders. Rinse out and make some room for yourself. Take a big inhale. Exhale, release your hands. Left foot steps to meet your right. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come on up to stand, rise up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, low push-up, step or jump back. Upward dog, take a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Left foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Step up, rise up. Set your left foot. Draw your low belly in and up. Take a big breath in. Airplane Dekasana. Lift off and lighten up, right? So how do you lift off? You lift off by lightening up. Right? Maybe worrying less about how it looks. Don't worry at all about falling out of the pose. All you have to do is come back. Take a deep breath in here. Lightly drop back to your crescent lunge. Open out, warrior two. Left hand high, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Left foot steps, warrior one, rise up. Open out, warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Add in some space between your feet. Straighten your front leg. And come on into your triangle, Trikonasana. Reach forward. Left hand down. Right hand up towards the sky. And if that doesn't work with the right hand high, bring your arm to your side body or your hand to your hip. You're never doing less when you adapt the practice so that it fits for you. You're doing more. Right? You're letting it work for you, letting it fit your body and your being. You're tuning in to what works for you. You're tuning into your body, your heart, your spirit. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And press through your feet. Rise to stand. Come up, square your hips forward, step your back foot in halfway or a third of the way. Left foot is a little to your left. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Now lift your chest, lift your heart. Lift through your legs, a big inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Fold over your left leg. Let your left hip come back, your right hip come forward. Maybe a bend in one or both knees. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Once more, big inhale. Exhale, release your hands. Right foot steps to meet your left. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet, bend your knees. Strong through your legs. Heart lifts. Take a deep breath in. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, low push-up. Step or jump back. Upward dog, take a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one, rise up. Open out to your warrior two. Left hand high, reverse your warrior. Now, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, because I forgot it in that last little sequence. Coming into your half moon, pressing out through your lifted heel, extending out through your arms. Maybe you can lighten up on the bottom hand. Maybe you can take your gaze up here. Take a deep breath in. Lightly drop back, warrior two. Left hand high, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale. Right foot steps, warrior one, rise up. Open out to your warrior two. Right hand high, reverse. Exhale, hands come down, chaturanga, low push-up. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Take a deep inhale. And a big exhale. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Once more, a big inhale here. Exhale, walk or jump forward. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale. Upward dog. Take a breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Right foot steps forward. Crescent lunge. Rise up. Right foot a little to your right. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Twist to your right. Left elbow towards the outside of your right thigh. Back knee lifted or lowered. Front knee over your front ankle. Hands together, or you can open them up. Left hand might land under your left shoulder. Maybe the arm works on the outside of the leg. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more big inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Bring your left knee down to your mat. Untuck your left toe so you're in your kneeling lunge. You can keep your hands low on your mat. You can walk them up to your front thigh. If it works, hands extend up overhead, together or apart. You can even take your hands behind your head if you like. And you start to feel out this back bend here. Lifting and lengthening to the sides of your body, your upper arms up around your ears. You can keep your back knee down on your mat, or you can lift your back knee, but your toenails, the top of your left foot, is still on your mat. Take one more big inhale here. As you exhale, gently come down, bring your hands down. Now, walk your right foot across and come on into your half pigeon. Left leg can lengthen behind you. Adjust your right foot. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, lengthen and fold forward. Now, if the variation on your back works better for you, you can add that in here. Maybe a prop under your hip or your chest or your forehead. And I know I'm always giving reminders about variations and props. But we get stuck in our head and we forget that we have the space and the support to really let this work for us. We tune in to stuff that other people are doing and saying. Our thinking mind tunes into that and sometimes latches onto that. So here, feel if you can tune into your breath. And that helps to slow down and quiet the thinking mind. And then you can tune into your heart and your spirit. What you really want, what you really need. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Set your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee. Plant your hands and take your right leg up and back to your three-legged dog. So maybe a different transition. You might need to adjust your hands and your feet, but you wind up in your three-legged dog with your right leg lifted. And then go ahead and bend your right knee, your down dog hip opener. Maybe you flip your dog here. Maybe you work with your left knee on your mat. Take a big breath in. If you're over, come on back around, right leg goes up. Right foot comes down, back to your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Now step your left foot forward, crescent lunge. Step up, rise up. Check in, left foot is a little to your left. Hands to your heart, a big inhale. Twist to your left, right elbow towards the outside of your left thigh. If you keep your back knee lifted, let that be really intentional. Tune into the support you get from intentionally setting your feet and connecting to your legs in the earth. Now hands can stay together. They can open up. The support you get when you tune into your breath. Big inhale. Big exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And bring your hands down to your mat. Bring your right knee down to your mat. Untuck your right toes, so your kneeling lunge. You can pad that right knee if that works better for you. Hands can stay low. Come to your front thigh. You can reach your hands up overhead. Again, hands behind your head, or a different hand variation if you like. Now ground through your front foot, so your front knee can move forward and down. And breathe in, breathe up, lift up, start to go back. If you want to lift your back knee, you can, but the top of the right foot stays on your mat. Lengthening to the sides of your body. Take one more big inhale. And as you exhale, gently come on down. Walk your left foot over to the right and set up your half pigeon. Right leg is long behind you. You can add in this little adjustment, evening out your hips. Lift your heart, a big breath in. And then lengthen and fold forward. Your thinking mind might notice that this side is different than the other side. That is okay. Tune into what you can do, not just on this side, but in this moment, to feel better, to raise your vibration. You're doing it, right? You're showing up. You're here, right now. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Big inhale. And a big exhale. As you breathe here, you might be able to soften your shoulders, soften your face and your jaw, maybe your fingers and your toes. Another deep breath in. And a long breath out. Set your hands under your shoulders. Start to come up, tuck your back toes under, lift your right knee, and take your left leg up and back for your three-legged dog. You might have to walk your hands back or your foot forward for a little more stability. Now bend your left knee, your down dog hip opener. You can flip your dog here. You can work with your right knee down. Take a big inhale. And then come on back around and back into your downward facing dog. Big breath in. Full breath out. Bring your knees to your mat. Sit back over your heels, come onto your back, and set up for your bridge or your wheel. One back bend. Feet flat, about hips width distance. Hips lift up, heart lifts up, bridge or wheel, or maybe you simply lie on your back and breathe in and breathe up. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Once more, big inhale. And then gently come on down. Come onto your back. Bring the soles of your feet together, your knees to the sides, Supta Baddha Konasana. Take a big inhale. And a full exhale. And we'll move right from here into Shavasana. So if you want to add a twist or happy baby, if you want to take your legs out or up. And here as you come into Shavasana, you can stay tuned into your breath, but maybe let it soften. Feel the parts of your body that are connected to the earth, so you're tuning into support. Everything that you have just done, your strength, your power, everything that we have just done, collectively raising our vibration. And take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Draw your knees to your chest. Roll to one side and make your way to seated. Bring your hands to your heart. You can set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. Together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everyone. I feel better. I feel better. I hope you do too. All right, everyone.
thanks for joining me today. Thanks for joining me for practice. Again, I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. If you enjoyed this class, please like the video and leave me a comment. And if you enjoy this class and the rest of my channel, subscribe. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you on your mat.